Good evening, people. Welcome to Friday Night Live. I hope you watched the one video this morning where it's about 4 o'clock this morning about the Karen Reed story. I forget the name. Ouch. I wish I remember when I done with the cat knocked the paper down. I got reached down to the floor. I shared a video of Galvin Fish, Gavin Fish, and a DEA agent slash CSI. They talked about the Karen Reed story today. That was 2 weeks ago, but God told me about it, and I share it with you. The FBI been in the case of Karen Reed from day one. You have to watch my video. Well, I'm gonna share a video if I can bring it up. You know, I'm listening to her. If I can figure out where it is on here. That's funny if I can figure out where it is. If I can type it in right.
Yeah, I'm gonna still like the caller, see what she wants to do. See if you have the same stuff to play with.
Lucky knows when I'm emotional. Lucky knows when I'm sleepy. If you were to listen to brain,
they're going to utilize the location of what you're doing.
you know what? Pomeranians are beautiful.
See if I
Like
can.
their Chelsea General Store.
No. I gotta figure out where it is.
You're terrified? Really? Wow. Levi, you need to go to some of my videos where you see Levi. He's really big.
Go ahead.
But Levi is the most lovable
North Washington Street, 725 North Washington. Caller by for dollar, really good. Gotti did not show up to pick up her son at Johnson Elementary today. She advised it wasn't like her to not pick up a child. They did a ping our cell phone and said it was showing it 4% anymore, but she still has not located her. She advised her boyfriend last spoke to her at noon today.
Oh, wait, why haven't I seen Lucky's cats?
The caller also advised she's going to have her boyfriend call in and provide some more information. Just waiting on his call.
It's wild. Just like, if someone, and I have my little bitty Lucky, but if someone
Get ready, people. If I done this right. She's a very funny lady tonight.
Mm-mm. Oh, you've seen him? Okay. Y'all know what? Do you know so many people think Lucky is the sweetest dog ever? Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. Lucky ass is mean, okay? Lucky will bite, I promise you. He will bite. Okay, he will bite. He does not give a hell. It can be a big, big dog. He's gonna bite and he's gonna protect his mommy, okay? And
You're
the
talking
older and
about
older that
kitty
he
cat.
gets, the more and more he's like that. Because really, back in the day, I used to say, Lucky, he's not gonna bite you, he's not gonna bite you. Now she won't. You know, Love would scratch, but I would clip her nails. I would clip Levi's nails too. So, but Lucky's I won't because he's mean. He'll bite the shit out of me. But he won't bite his groom's woman. He won't bite her. He loves the shit out of her. You know what? And
64 clear.
I'm not being
Is
prejudiced.
she a beautiful
I
young
think he loves her because
lady?
she's Hispanic and he's Chihuahua.
I'm trying to find my other remote
Because he will
control.
not budge at her. Me? Lucky will bite the shit out of me if I try to clip his nails. The cats would let
I
me.
don't know what they done with it.
Her, as soon as he come through the door, he's like, child. Cats are more afraid of people. You think so?
Come on,
I
kitty
mean,
cat.
maybe because they do say
Uh-huh.
that dogs, you know, if
See,
you
you're
bark at
knocking
them,
crap
I
off
mean,
already.
y'all, I said bark at them. With dogs, if you try to run or whatever, then they'll bark at you. But with a cat, you know, you can just look at it and it'll kind of run. So maybe that's true. I even love cats in the wild. I love wild cats too. Tigers, black panthers, cheetahs. Yes, me too. I love them. They're beautiful. It's like a central thing. I love them.
Hello, Yoakum.
You'll
I
feed
know
them,
it's
but you're
Black
still afraid.
Friday to
What?
you.
Man, I love my babies. Mm-mm-mm. Now, the only time I would get afraid of Levi, because you know cats like to bathe themselves, is when I had to give him a bath. Because you know, it would be times where I would give him a flea bath, or you know, although he didn't go outside, but I still kind of kept him groomed myself. But when I had to take him out or try to dry him, Levi had anxiety really, really bad. So if he were to get wet, he would kind of like squinch up and I would be afraid of him. I'd be like, oh my God, please don't let him scratch the shit out of me. Because when they do have to use their claws, they will. Because Levi pulled a bat out of the house before. A bat, a little baby bat, but still, he pulled those damn claws out, okay? So they know how to pull their claws out, but he never hurt me. He never hurt me. But sometimes I would be afraid when I would wash him. Yeah, people are afraid. Yeah, cats are so beautiful. Like, I feel like they have souls. I feel like they have souls. Mm-hmm. Now, y'all know I can talk about cats all night and pets all night. And that's why I love to come on and talk to you guys. Like I said, spread some positiveness around. Oh, they didn't. Okay. Yeah, I guess the only reason though, Zero, the reason why I did it for fleet things, but the reason why I every now and again I would give it to them is because Lucky goes outside. And I know that cats and dogs have different type of treatments, but I don't know, mentally I just wanted to make sure that no fleas were, jumping off of them. So that's why I did it. So, but it wouldn't be that often because Levi did not like it. Okay, he did not like it. But I finally had found some that's the kind that you don't have to actually put water on. You can just spray it on them. It's like, but yeah, you're right. They will definitely keep them away. I'm telling you. Levi kept them away. They couldn't come through the front door. No bugs. Like a fly swat. So how's everyone doing tonight? Thank you guys that came to chill with me, even the trolls. Thank y'all for coming.
Hello,
Thank you for the
comrade.
people in the bushes, even the ones that don't want to drop down, even the little nasty ones that. You take them to the groomers. Yeah, that's the best thing to do is to take them to the groomers. Child, I probably just needed a reason to shop. I don't know. You don't have to get all the stuff. But like I said, it wasn't often with Levi because he didn't like it.
I love this sweet lady.
And Levi never went outside. And I love.
I'm doing just fine.
Love would run
Doing just
outside
fine.
every
Pick up
time I would take
my,
Lucky. Love was running outside. Okay.
pick up my medicine today.
Love would run outside
For
every
my
time.
throat.
Like I could not stop her because she's so little.
And I went to the post office, and I should have opened it up as soon as before I left Charlestown.
Pet place for grooming. Oh,
I had
okay.
a check, which when I get
Crazy
up about
how I didn't
8:30
even like
in the
pets at first, but
morning, I had to take it and
not that I didn't let my kids get pets. I did.
put it
I mean,
in
I
the
would even
bank. It gave
babysit,
me
but
some extra money.
now it's kind of like I said, especially after I lost my mom, it's kind of like I really need them for emotional support. Some people don't understand what emotional support animals are for, but they really help me with emotional support. Lucky, I don't know what I would do without Lucky. Like, I have to start thinking about that. I have to start thinking about what would happen if I don't have Lucky. I'm taking my dogs to the groomer next month. Really? I don't know how the puppy was going to that. She hates it. Yeah, that's how Lucky. I mean, Lucky likes it though because he's so little. He has no hair. Hey, Aisha. Baby, how you feeling, Aisha? Because I'm feeling good tonight. I'm feeling good tonight.
You all think of this sweet lady.
We're just talking. We're just sending some positiveness through the air.
She's funny tonight. I told you all I watch a bunch of YouTube videos, but
I was just talking.
She got some cats. I love
a little
people
emotional.
with cats.
Hey, Tollies. Hey, babe.
And I just love her.
Ooh.
She's a beautiful
Thank
African
you.
American young lady. Pets, dogs, whatever kind of animal you got in the house, they act like your service animal.
How are you feeling, Aisha?
That's what I think.
You feeling good too, girl? Because I'm feeling good. I was taking shots in the party earlier too, child. Sure was.
I hope everybody
Okay,
had a good
Tom.
day. I'll watch that Karen Reed
Baby, I
murder
sure
trial
was.
through the DUI guy video.
We just been chilling,
I
talking
like when
about
lawyers
emotional support animals and
give their point
not a
of
bunch of
view.
nothing.
We
Just
kind of agree
like I
on
said,
some
trying to throw
things.
some positive in the
I'm not a
air
lawyer or have a
on a Friday
degree
night.
in
I
but
was feeling a
I
little
shared
emotional
this
after Mother's
video
Day.
at 4 o'clock this morning.
I was talking about that.
It was a guy named
Let me see what else are we talking about,
Galvin,
y'all.
G-A-V-I.
Oh, I got
and
rid of
Fish.
well,
In that video, I
both
think
of
he's
my
like
cats
2
are
weeks old.
gone. One's
He had a
gone
guest
to a
on there.
shelter,
I forget what
which
his
is
name
Levi.
is, McDonald or
And
Mac something.
Love is
And
with a
he's
family,
retired
a little boy to be
DA
exact.
agent slash
Aisha, don't
CSI.
be getting emotional on this part,
He
okay?
talked
If you do come up
about
here and
gave
sing for
his
me, because
point
I'll
of
be
view.
emotional. But Love,
And if
remember
it wasn't
I told you
for
Love was
Turtle
given to
Boy,
me, like sent to me. And
good that
so
you
the
have
little
a
boy
great
that
day at
has
your young
Love
age.
is almost 2 years old, and he
I
wasn't really
forget the name
saying
of this
too
medicine.
many
I
words.
picked my 3-month supply up of Ozempic,
And when he got Love, he started to say the word
and
cat.
I picked this,
So when the mom was
I
telling me
guess,
that, I just felt emotional
like acid
because
reflux medicine. I think it
although
starts
I
with
love
a
Love, she
P. I
was,
can't remember
beginning
the
to be
name
too
of it.
much for me. So
It's a
I had to
little
give her
brown
away.
pill for. I
And
got
just
a
knowing that,
90-day
she's
supply.
actually
I
helping
took
this little
one of them
boy
as soon as
say
I
some
get home.
words. Just
I
melted
tried
my heart,
acid
child.
reflux pills before.
What
Still
had
had
happened
no
was I
problem.
started at 7 because that's the time Yaya told me.
But my throat
By
kind of
7:30,
got
I drank
small,
and smoked majority of.
and
That's what happened, girl. Because that's kind of what happened over her too.
I have problems
Hit the like button,
sometimes. I can
y'all.
eat stuff, and it's
So
okay.
the food.
Well,
Thank you for reminding me about the food because I do
sometimes
need to
it
put
just
something in my
close up,
tummy.
and I can't breathe.
I have
point,
some.
I choke up,
What do I have?
and all this. So I
Some
talked
bacon
to my
wrapped
family
chicken,
doctor, and they
stuffed
sent me
bacon
to
wrapped chicken.
this other
Wait, let me get it together.
doctor. From there, they schedule me appointment at this hospital.
I should stop laughing.
They kind of run it like an assembly line. If you go like
girl,
scope down your throat.
Miss Katina, why are you asking me this hard question?
Knock on wood, because I was
What
worried
will I be
it
eating?
was going to be
Girl,
cancer
now
in
I
the
have to get
throat.
myself
Knock
together
on
to
wood,
remember
it
what I will
was.
be eating.
It took the doctor about 10 minutes. They got mad at me in a recovery room.
Does that
Well,
make
if
sense?
you all ever had that done where they put that scope down your throat,
stuffed chicken wrapped
kind of like
in
assembly
bacon
line.
with brown rice.
They get you in recovery, then they
the
get
answer
you
to
to
your
wake up.
question,
My son said
an hour later,
he slapped me on the arm, and shake me, telling me to wake
but I'm
up.
not eating it right now.
I didn't want to wake up, man. I was sleeping.
It took me a while.
That's
Do not
a good
judge me, okay?
couple hours.
Good time on this Friday
20
night.
minutes sleep or something like that.
And if no one is going to at least hit the link
And
with
my
me,
son had to drive me home. I done the live feed on it coming back in the co-pilot seat. My son did scare me a little bit.
I haven't played my Candy Crush tonight.
But I love her voice. It's
and when I get my food, I need to get some water because that's what I'm going to be drinking the rest of the night. It's some water.
Yeah, water's better for you. See, you might want to go to her channel and subscribe. She's funny tonight. I watch her sometime, but I decided I want to share some of my
What are you guys having
videos.
tonight?
And I let her know that I'm live streaming her on my YouTube channel.
I wanted some
let's see how
seafood.
many subscribers she got. She got 2.01K subscribers.
Child. I can't
10
spell on this
people
keypad.
watching her video.
Mm-mm-mm.
I hope everybody had a great
See,
day.
it's good.
It's
to feel
been
good like
raining
this,
here,
child. It's good.
but not cats and dogs. I'm glad because when it rains cats
Yes,
and
Aisha, I'm gonna
dogs,
get my water. It's already. My circle cup
it's
is ready. It's red tea. Okay, it is red tea.
you know anything living out in the country
I've already taken my Tylenol,
is
honey.
you got a
I
septic
sure
tank
have.
and ladder lines. If your yard floods a little bit,
Lucky has gone
it,
outside.
you can't flush your toilet that much. You can flush it, but you got to be careful until the water gets out of where the ladder
So I
lines
can say
is.
I'm having a really good night, and hopefully you are too.
I was going to cut grass today. My dad
But you gotta
always
drink your
taught
water.
me
Drink your water. Keep yourself hydrated.
is
That sounds
Oh,
good. I'll tell my
yes.
sister. I won't judge you.
what did you knock off again?
Thank you, because girl,
Take it. I'm
that's
just like,
70-30.
bust out your eye. It had to be you.
Mhm.
You got to stretch out on my dresser.
Oh, and I forgot to mention on the bottle it says black.
look.
So does that count for anything?
I'm going to put it there. You all ain't going to sit there.
So it's black.
Oh.
Black, whatever I said it was. Y'all said y'all wasn't gonna judge me.
As you all know, if you see here,
But
uh,
anyway, guys,
since
well,
I'm
I'm gonna
using
go
my
see what else is going on on
picture
the
there,
streets. And
but I got pink
so
earphones
if
for
I
the
go to
ladies
sleep, then I go to
got
sleep.
breast cancer or beat it.
If not, then
No,
I will
I
come
love
back,
pink.
y'all.
So that's for your old ladies.
So stay
I was
positive
thinking
and
of doing some more
love on your
on the
fur
ex-sheriff
babies.
Jamie No. I'll probably do that tomorrow.
Drink you some water.
Ain't she funny?
And have a good night. I will talk to you guys soon. It's Pretty Chocolate Girl.
Oh, don't
Bye.
leave. Oh, she left. People. I wish I learned how to do something like that. And she is beautiful. that's all I heard right now. You know, I got a kick out of listening to her. She is a beautiful young lady. Uh, let me type in.
Today, we're having an actual trial where mom and dad, who I don't believe were ever married, are going to court to find out if dad should be allowed to have visitation with the kids. Mom is saying he shouldn't be allowed to have visitation with the kids. And I haven't really long, but it sounds to me she's insinuating that he has an alcohol problem. Don't forget to check out my new channel, Mom's Murder Madness, if you like true crime. Let's get into it.
Okay, let me click on this. Go back to StreamYard.
Wilkerson. Indiana Attorney General.
Let me back that up.
Jamie Knoll.
Today, a special judge was assigned to two different lawsuits against Knoll, one we didn't know about before. The new lawsuit today is against Knoll, his wife Misty, his daughters Gracie, Josie, and Casey, and finally Kevin Wilkerson for the misuse of public funds from the Utica Township Volunteer Fire.
Sorry about that, people. I guess StreamYard is acting up tonight. So I don't know what's going on. Okay. or the internet.
And what are they looking for?
Well, today, Indiana State Police submitted a search warrant asking to search Jessica Lynn Huffman's home and her now former computers, tablets, even to-do lists or possible call logs she might have made. This is the woman that we learned last week had a 3-year relationship with Jamie Knoll that included going to baseball games, out for
Even DUI guy had some trouble
drinks,
today
and
with-
discussing this criminal investigation.
No.
Today we learned she had a My Eyes Only Snapchat folder where she was storing images allegedly, and that Jamie Knoll may
I think
have helped
Jamie
her
Knoll
plan
was sleeping
a
with
political
her, too.
campaign. Huffman is still not charged with anything in this case. Police asking to
Sorry,
search the now
people.
former offices of Jessica Lynn Huffman, who worked in the county auditor's office back to at least 2020. In a new search warrant filed Thursday, Indiana State Police say Huffman regularly texted Knoll until October, when the two agreed to move all communication to different phone numbers and phone apps. The search warrant gives some details what the two were discussing, including the pension for Jamie Knoll's brother-in-law, Bradley Kramer, gifts from Knoll, running for political office, and visiting Jamie's properties. Police asked to seize a 2019 SUV they believe Knoll gifted to Huffman. The warrant also said Huffman had 100,000 photos and videos on her phone and had been using her Clark County credentials to access certain employees' personal info. Auditor Danny Yost said in an email, Jessica Huffman is no longer employed by Clark County
They fired her.
government. Yesterday was her last day. Huffman is not charged with any crime. Her lawyer responded saying she has no comment.
Oh,
In a different search warrant, police also asked to seize a 1970 Chevy Corvette
it's a
Stingray.
pretty
They say
Corvette.
Knoll paid the
Black.
down payment using funds from Utica Township Volunteer Firefighters Association and did not reimburse the department. In the studio, Travis Breeze, WHAS 11 on your side.
So
We're going to King's Landing.
Recent knee replacement. But there's no injury.
that's but that's about the sheriff.
records or American Express purchases, and physical searches of, properties, his home, the sheriff's office inventory, places where he was storing, allegedly storing county vehicles and things like that. So yeah, it's been about half physical searches and then electronic searches of records.
And we talk about these agencies he's over, a lot of the nonprofits. It showed just the span, a huge reach that he had, the leverage he had
Oh, you got fish.
in
Lord,
these
I
southern
used
Indiana
to have
communities.
fish.
Yes, I have
My kids
spoken
was
to
little.
some of the agencies that approved the contracts for these agencies, and they've all told me,
People, since he bought all those vehicles with the Utica Fire Department money and New Chapel Ambulance Service, couldn't the fire department and the New Chapel Ambulance Service get those cars and sell them at an auction to get some of their money? I show you in a couple of videos back where the state of Indiana, the AG, filed a lawsuit against him to freeze all his bank accounts, this and that. Jamie Knoll was the head of the Clark County Republican Party. I got nothing against the Republican Party. I do local because they what you call the good old boys. And they're all crooked. So anybody in Clark County, Indiana, vote Democrat, except for the president and your House and Senate, or Congress and Senate. You can go Republicans. And so, Trump done everything he said. He didn't take a paycheck the 4 years he was in there. Look, all the prosecutors and judges at going after Trump, the Democrats. The Democrats does not want Trump in there. The Democrats want you to pay for more gasoline. They want your rent to go up, your house payment go up, your car payment, car prices goes up. That's the Democrats. Do your research. I know you got strong Democrats out there. They don't care if you're a Republican, independent, they gonna vote straight Democrat. I'm a Democrat, registered Democrat. When I went and voted last Tuesday I think it was the 7th. Yeah, it was the 7th. I vote all Democrats except one. That's the president. But when it comes November, whatever day that is, 7th or whenever it is, I'm going to split the ticket. On the Republican side, I'm going to vote for the congressmen and senators. Maybe a few other people. But local, I'll probably vote all Democrats. Because it always says the good old boys.
prior to his home being searched in August of 2023, he had a very pristine reputation in the community. He was a well-trusted sheriff. He had been a firefighter for 20 years. And his agencies were providing adequate service to the community. And so people were thinking, I'm getting the fire service I'm paying for. So people weren't asking a ton of questions. Jamie handed us a credit card. We didn't know if it was the family's credit card, or we didn't know that it was a fire department credit card. We don't know if they're going to say anything like that. But Misty Knoll's 10 charges are primarily because she filed joint taxes with her husband. And the kind of the nexus of what state police is saying about why the credit card charges are illegal is
She does
because
sound
they
sweet.
used it for
I could
personal
date
income,
somebody
and they
like
didn't
her.
declare it as
You know,
personal
she's
income on
so
their
sweet,
taxes. And they've been sure to spell
but
that out
I
multiple
don't
times
have
in the
the
search
money
warrants,
to
saying,
support
and the
support her lifestyle. So,
search warrants are all dated the day that they filed their tax returns.
so
And so
I
that
want to
is what
thank
state
you
police
for
have been able to
joining my
use as their kind
channel
of
tonight.
through arrow about the
And
illegal activity
I've
allegedly
been noticed
is
one of my
taking the fire
outside
department
cats.
funds for personal
I saw
purchases
in
without
January.
declaring it as
She's a
personal
long
income.
hair,
And the same can be
gray
said
cat with little yellow and
for
black
Casey Knoll,
in her.
His daughter.
his
She
daughter.
had her baby
And
someplace
her
else,
charges are the lowest of the three,
and they'll
I believe.
be
Jamie, by far the most
her
amount
babies is drinking milk,
of alleged charges,
dry
then
cat
Misty, and
food,
then Casey.
canned cat food. You
And I also
give
want to
them
say
canned
that
cat
a lot
food,
of people have asked
they
me,
go
you know, out in the
crazy.
city, how much time could he be facing?
You know. Then
And
after she
his,
moves
him
those
and his family are
babies
all
out
facing
of
level 5
there,
and level 6 felonies,
out
which are
there
the
on
lowest
the
and second
porch,
lowest levels of felonies in
so she
Indiana.
had him
They
down there between my
carry
porch
a recommended sentence
step
of
and the
3 and
wall.
1
Which is,
years.
I got a little
So
cubby hole
it's
there.
hard to guess if Special Judge
And
Medlock could make them
when I went out to feed him, or
run
well, when I got back,
concurrently or
I'm
consecutively.
making my run to the post
We're
office,
not even close to making that
drugstore,
decision yet,
stuff
but
like
he's
that.
not facing a ton of time
There was
at the moment.
some babies on the porch.
There are a
That
lot
was
of dates
January
and a lot of things that we have
baby.
learned, and we have another timeline for you at this point.
And
Yes,
you know how baby kitty
we wanted
cats
to
are,
say that
people. You try to touch them or reach
in all
for
three
'em,
of these
they
cases, they've
hiss
needed a
at you.
special judge
They
in all of them
didn't hiss.
because
On
Jamie
three
was so
babies
ingrained
and
with the
all
Clark
that,
County
they
court
came
system
right
as
up
sheriff
and
for
let
8 years.
at
So
them.
they've needed a special
That's the first time I seen them since
judge to be appointed through the Indiana
they've
Supreme
been
Court
born.
for all three of the cases.
That's
And they've also needed a
surprised
special
me.
state prosecutor because
The other
the
two
prosecutor
mother
in
cats,
Clark County is a Republican, and he removed himself as well. So
the
now we're
other
going to show you
two,
guys the timeline of what
they
has been
bring
a
them
very
over.
active January,
Where they get used to me,
February, and March.
get their cat food,
On January
milk,
22nd,
and all
police said
that.
they were investigating $4.8 million
And
worth
Gina,
of questionable
my
activity
cat, I named after my daughter.
on Utica Township Volunteer Firefighters Association credit cards. They did
How
not
did it go
believe
on?
Knoll had ever reimbursed the department. Misty Knoll was charged on January 31st, and Special Judge Medlock signed her arrest warrant on February 1st. Misty was already at the courthouse waiting to turn herself in. In her arresting documents, police release a month-by-month spending breakdown for $3.5 million worth of charges, including pool renovations at a home in Florida, of making $2.8 million in purchases, and Misty $660,000 between 2018 and 2023. On the 9th, Casey Knoll, one of Jamie and Misty's daughters, is mentioned in court documents as a user of the fire department credit cards. On February 16th, the Indiana State Board of Accounts finished its audit of the Clark County Sheriff's Office and requested Knoll repay $900,000 he allegedly stole from the jail commissary fund. Much of that was to a friend for vague consulting work. Casey Knoll is arrested on 9 felonies on March 8th, all related to using Utica Township credit cards and not declaring it as income. On that same day, the heirs of William Leon Knoll file a petition saying Jamie Knoll profited from his brother's estate after he died. The petition is to reopen the estate and see where the money went. New Chapel EMS held a press conference on March 13th to say it had no knowledge what Jamie Knoll was doing and was working to get back the public's trust. 5 days later, the organization files a lawsuit against Jamie Knoll saying he is still using the credit cards while no longer being an employee and is refusing to give them up.
Curious about the cost of the GeneSight test? Let's break it down.
Okay, I'm sitting there talking to myself, and I happened to look down and saw I was muted. Why didn't you all tell me I was muted? But well, let's get back to Jamie Noel. There's a whole lot of people involved with him. One is Jim Jones or John Jones. He's a car dealer. He sells new police vehicles. And John Jones had everything put in his kid's name by my source through the FBI. So, but I told you about Galvin Fish. You need to watch the video I done by 4 o'clock this morning. He had a DEA agent / CSI person on the show. And being a CSI and a DEA agent, he didn't know much about Karen Reed until I believe it was the Turtle Boy. You can thank the Turtle Boy, I guess that's what his YouTube channel is. He got all the news media involved in it. And he been in court there with Karen Reed's family. But you need to watch my video that I done about 4 o'clock this morning on Prison Live Studio. That guy where they found the dead body, which I never heard them mention this in court. Why did he dig up the basement? That's where all the blood, that's where he was murdered. And look at the bruises that they showed you in court. You know, the head and all that. That was a fight, a boxing match. You know, what's that tell you? He sold the house 50,000, better than 50,000 less than what the house was appraised for. You know, I've been watching the court. They never did say they found his shoe or hat. But the DEA agent / CSI said they found his shoe and hat, but he didn't say where. I'm looking for the FBI to step in and arrest a real killer, which I know the people on the jury can't watch any YouTube videos. You know, that'd be nice if they would watch my video that I done 4 o'clock this morning and all that. Let's get to the prosecutor of Karen Reed. I believe this is his second murder trial, I believe, but don't quote me on it. His first murder case, they found the person not guilty. I think the elected prosecutor, who the people vote for, put this guy in there for a scapegoat. If they lose the case, they'll put the blame on him. But I guess he's a dummy. I even let the DUI guy know on Twitter to look at my video. Plus, I told him where to go, that he can learn stuff by him. Oh, Okay. Go to Scott County. The other part that the Indiana State Police and the FBI is looking into is Kenny Hughesbank or something like that. I believe he was the sheriff over 5 years ago. And I believe he's involved in it, but they haven't arrested him yet. I believe he's snitching to stay out of jail. That's only my opinion. You all can make your own opinion. But I say he's guilty. You know, that's your own choice to make. And I'm not going to be on here maybe about 5 more minutes. People, if you hear it, you see it, you report it. You know, you report it. If you see child abuse going on or women getting abused, all them cats is making me mad. That dresser ain't big enough for you all to lay on. With my DVD, my speakers, there's not enough room up there, Kathy, Alex, Socks. But when I get off of here and lay down, then they have a place to go. So, like you look at the picture, it's on there. Yeah, if you see that picture, it's a Kenwood TS 2000 and D-Star box on top of it for HF 2 meters and 440. And I wish I had that, you know, but I was a dummy. I needed money and I sold it. As soon as I got back home, I didn't need to sell it, but it's too late. I miss my Kenwood TS 2000 with the desk mic. What was it? MC60, MC90, something like that. So that was a mistake.
2005-08-12.
I sold a bunch of antennas, but I didn't have to. And you all have a great weekend. Will I go live tomorrow? I just don't know. You know, I need more subscribers. You know, I'm not even made at 300. I'm close to 300, but I need to get the right video. You know, but I can't go out, drive around and look for it because I just don't have the gas. I don't have 1,000 subscribers. You know, I could have the extra money. You know, if I had 1,000 subscribers or more than 1,000, 4,000 plus watch hours. And some of you people ask me, why have I subscribed to your channel? Because I watch a whole lot of your YouTube videos. I check the comments. If I like your comment, I subscribe to your channel. Some of you ain't got any subscribers. Some of you been on there for years and got 1 or 2 videos. I subscribe to you because I like your videos. You know, I see that's 1, 2. Or there's other YouTube channels that you're on that I watch. That means you're a very good person. That's about the 3 categories. I either like your comment you make on those people's YouTube channels, mine and theirs. People say, "Oh, do you subscribe to TV stations?" I am local. You know, the TV station's local. But here's the problem with them. They don't think like you and me. You subscribe to their channel. Do they subscribe to your channel? No. That's one reason I won't. But it's okay. But you people out there, help us new people out. Subscribe to our channel. You might not like what we do, but that's where we need your all's help. People have got over 1,000 subscribers, over 4,000 watch hours. You need to tell us how we can improve our YouTube channel. You know, some of them you got 6,000, 10,000 or more, 25,000, 100,000, 400,000, 600,000. You know, you can help us out. You know, and help us out by your YouTube channel. Have, invite us to your studio or put people's YouTube channel in your chat to help us out to get more subscribers. No, if it wasn't for Hot Damn and Ellen and Dot and all them, I probably would be where I'm at today. I got people from Australia. I got people from Canada. I miss the ones from Canada. And I like to get Finland, UK. But, Australia, I know about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, my time here, 3 or 4, somewhere in that time frame. It's 7 o'clock in the morning in Australia. And I've told you why I described your channel. I gave you 3 reasons. So, people, anybody who subscribed to your channel, please subscribe to our channels to help us out. You remember when you first started on YouTube, you didn't know what you're doing, and people start helping you out. That's all I'm asking you all to help me out. If I do something wrong or another YouTuber does something wrong, let us know. Do we need better content? We just like to know. Anything that'll help us out. I've told you what I like to do, but I don't have the money. Some people gets mad when you ask for money. Think it's a scam. I showed you my house on the outside. I even climbed the ladder, which I hate climbing a ladder. Show you the roof. you know, it's probably over 8 years old. It's time to replace it. So anything you can help me out, people. You know I love cats. I know some of you have watched What the Hells. You all send what George and Jeremy stuff through the U.S. mail. That's how come I got my post office box in there. It's Post Office Box 1, Charlestown, Indiana, 47111. But since I don't have 1,000 subscribers, I don't get any money from YouTube. So, you know, here it comes, people. That means it's time to get off of here. Hit the thumbs up, hit the bell. That way you won't miss when I go live. If you got any ideas to help me out, I appreciate it. If you subscribe to my channel, I will subscribe to your channel to help you out. If you're in the court cases, you need to watch my 4 o'clock video that I've done Friday morning. I use Prison Live Studio. You will see Galvin Fish and a DEA agent / CSI talking about the Karen Reed story. And you need to watch this. You need to watch that video. It's very important. You know, it's about Karen Reed from a federal agent and a CSI expert, 25 plus years experience. And the FBI been in it from day one. I think they got it on phone. They got phone traces or wiretaps, whatever you call them. And all the people's involved, all the witness has been in front of the grand jury. They got phone evidence, which the prosecutor don't. They got copies of the FBI things. And so, like I say, go to my video that I shared at 4 o'clock this Friday morning. You'll be surprised where they found the dead body in the yard. He got the hell beat out of him. That cop that lives there, he was a boxer, a wrestler, or whatever you want to call it, and a veteran. And why did they cut the concrete out of the basement floor? I tell you, blood. Any good CSI, I don't know if that's true, what they spray on the floor like you see CSI Las Vegas, CSI Florida, and CSI New York. Luminol. I had to think what it is. I don't know. I can't answer that. And you hear this guy talk, so they got test tubes, they got petri dishes to put like that blood in. They got the DNA thing, you know, the cotton swab. And he said, you do not use a leaf blower to blow the snow away. Also, you saw the video of the police department when they had Karen Reed SUV. There's about 40 some odd minutes missing of that video, which it shows she didn't have a busted tail light. And they said they had motion detectors in the Sally Port, which is kind of like a garage at the sheriff's office. So, what's that tell you, people? Just take your notes. There's a whole lot of people streaming it. But I've done what you all asked me to. So it's time to get off of you. You all have a great weekend. So figure out what. So goodbye. I love you. God bless you. Hit the subscribe bell. Hit the thumbs up. I see you all later. I love you all.